I'm back. Road rants on the Terminator. If you like this video, like and subscribe and join the Road Squadron. Okay, two different lines of business. Of course, I put up my Terminator spoiler review, Dark Fate. Go check it out. In case you're wondering, I saw the movie and I thought it was quote unquote pretty good. Okay. Does that mean the movie is great? Does that mean the movie is excellent? Hell no. No, that's not what that means. I want to make sure that everybody understands that. The movie has got flaws. There's things I like about the movie, there's things I didn't like about the movie. I thought it was better than Genesis by a country mile and slightly better than Rise of the Machines. Not as good as Salvation, not nearly as good as T1 and T2. So, that said, let's look at something that has been sort of shocking to me, because I want to make sure that we're fair and balanced here. Okay, we're going to be objective. One of the things that we love to use in our community at our disposal is the audience scores for whatever we're trying to prove a point for. And I'm not trying to prove any point here. I'm just pointing it out. I'm bringing it to you. I'm going to let you mull it up, chew it over like a cheeseburger, decide whether or not you like it. The Rotten Tomato score for Terminator Dark Fate is 87%. Now, there's only 425 verified ratings in right now. But honestly, when I came out of the movie, I was thinking to myself, you know, this is going to be about a 70% Rotten Tomato, 60 to 70% Rotten Tomato audience score is what I thought the movie was going to end up being. Because as I told John Matrix, it was enjoyable in the way that a Fast and the Furious sequel is enjoyable. But if you start digging in deep on Terminator lore, the film could piss you off real fast. I mean, it could. All right. But from a popcorn flick standpoint, pretty good watch. Pretty good little watch. I said, I don't know that I'll buy this. Right? Do I think it's dog shit? No, Genesis was dog shit. I mean, there are performances in this movie worth checking out, in my opinion. Mackenzie Davis as Grace, excellent. Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor, good. Good to see her back, too. Arnold as Carl, good. Things I didn't like. Shoddy-ass effects. The Rev 9, Gabriel Luna, sucked balls. And Natalia or Natalie Reyes as Danny Ramos was no John Connor. I assure you of that. And the issue is they scrapped John for her, and that's a problem. That is a problem. From a Terminator lore standpoint, it's a problem. But from an action movie standpoint, it was enjoyable. I sat down, I watched it. I came out of it. I was like, you know what? It was better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to suck balls even worse than, I just thought it was pretty good. Okay. People sometimes think you say pretty good about something and oh my God, Rhodes loved it. No, Rhodes didn't love it. I can tell you movies I loved. I loved Joker. I loved The Lion King. Okay? I loved John Wick 3. Terminator Dark Fate was, quote, pretty good. In the way Fast and the Furious 5 is pretty good. Okay? Fun little watch. Fun little watch. Now comes the next part of this whole thing. Terminator Dark Fate has failed at the box office in the U.S. It's a bomb. It is a monstrous bomb. Terminator Dark Fate conking out stateside at $28 million. Second update, I hope it gets better for the James Cameron produced Dark Fate, falling below its $30 to $40 million projections. By the way, 6 months ago, it was supposed to be 50 or 60 million, with an anticipated 28 million after a $11.3 million Friday. Yikes. It says, hey, wait a minute. Didn't Terminator Genesis post 27 million over 3 days? What's the big deal? No, you can't say that because the previous Terminators had the luxury of a holiday period lasting at least 5 days. The notion of this pick making over 42 million by Tuesday isn't foreseeable. Yikes. China isn't looking so hot either. Also looking to do 30 million or less. Okay, and what I will tell you is I saw a few minutes ago earlier, they're talking 125 million worldwide on open. It's a bomb. Terminator Dark Fate is a bomb. Okay, word of mouth. You killed John Connor. I'm not happy about it. Am I irate about it? Not necessarily, but I'm not happy about it either, you know? And I said, this movie's a lot like Solo. I enjoyed it, but I didn't need it. This movie didn't need to happen. Or it certainly didn't need to happen under the story scenario that they gave us. All right. Yeah, there were some action sequences in the movie I really liked. But there were some action sequences like the ending that were ass. Flat ass. All right. Now, keep in mind, I judge a movie like this on a different scale than I'm going to judge a movie like Joker. Okay, I just am. Popcorn movies I judge in a different way than I judge Goodfellas or Godfather or Casino, right? I call those real movies. These are popcorn flicks. I do judge them differently. I judge horror movies a different way too. I mean, hell, if I gave horror movies the Goodfellas treatment, every single horror movie ever made is dog shit. But I ran a horror website and I love horror movies. I enjoy them. So that's my further take. That's the box office. It's a bomb. But the audiences that have seen it so far like the movie. And I don't want to call them normies because, look, if I'm going to pull up audience scores to make a point about Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr's specials and Joker, then I'm not just going to piss on the audience scores for the Terminator. We don't get to have it both ways based on the narrative we're trying to feel. Fuck that. I don't like that shit either. And I'll call it out. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't give a good goddamn. So that's my take. You tell me what you think. Audience members are audience members, damn it. I don't like that shit. Odds are the same people that saw Dave Chappelle went and saw Terminator. I can tell you that right now. I'm said same person. You know, I gave it a 6.75. I don't know what that is on the Rotten Tomatoes scale. You know, but that's out of 10. So that's not a great movie. That's a quote unquote pretty good movie. It's pretty good. You know, it was better than Spider-Man Far From Good. I can tell you that right now. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.